Hi guys, I want to talk to you today about, a topic that I think has ultimately affected a lot of people. And I would normally would say women, but unfortunately, it doesn't just affect women. What I'm talking about is sexual assault. Now, it can happen to anyone. It can happen at any time, any given day. And that's scary. And it's scary to think that with the percentages that are out there, that it's, someone and you can't prevent it, and there's things like that, and it's a worry that I think a lot of young women have. And I don't know the statistics for men because it's not as reported, unfortunately, because there's a stigma with that. And I really hope one day we break that stigma because it's not okay. Woman, man, doesn't matter. Girl, boy, labels, doesn't matter. It matters that a human, a person, had to go through the suffering because another person wanted to take something that wasn't theirs. They wanted to force something on someone. And I can't ever understand why someone would want to do that, why you would want to, make someone do something against their will. It just doesn't make sense to me. Of course, there's probably studies about the brains of people who do this and commit these crimes, and I haven't looked into those, but I will eventually. It just doesn't make sense to me. Along with that, it's just, there's so many among college campuses. And as currently as a college student, it's weird to have these talks in the beginning as a freshman. I remember my freshman year, we began this talk, and it was, nice. It was about consensual sex, and of course, everyone's making fun of it all the time. But you get friends, and you hear the friends. You get friends, and the stories. I've heard the stories that have ruined and broken and battered my friends because it was that they were assaulted, or and because someone decided to do that, they were stalked, they were abused because and it's just, it breaks my heart. And I know that's a generic statement, but it's something that I wish I don't want to fix. It's one of the things that I want to be a social worker in the future, and as a social worker, that's one of the things that I want to work on in the world, not just in my community. Of course, I'm going to start in my community, but I want it to go worldwide. I want it to be one of those things that is, wiped out, and essentially, I want it to be a thing that we don't have to fear as women, and I'm sorry, man, if, this has happened to you. It's just, statistically, it happens to women a lot, and we don't have this strong statistic on men because they're afraid to come forward, because people judge them for it, because they're a man, so they're supposed to like it. No. Girls get the same thing. Oh, you were wearing this, so it was slutty. Oh, you didn't say that, you didn't say no, you did this, you did that, and you can't judge someone when you weren't there. You don't know what their mind was like. You don't know how they process things. You don't know any of that. So how is it okay for you to say to them that that didn't happen? That isn't valid, If it was misunderstanding and it still upsets them, then their feelings are still valid, Maybe there's not a case and maybe a law wasn't broken, but if it comes down, they still have a valid point, you know? If their rights or their feelings or their being was damaged in the process, there's something wrong. People shouldn't have to deal with that, but we do, because as a society, we naturally tend to hurt each other, intentionally, unintentionally. It's not fun and it's not pretty, and I see it a lot, you know? I see it within my friends, I see it from everyone, Christians, Muslims, you know, atheists, black, white, Latina, you know, Hispanic, Asian, all cultures. We all do it. I don't know why. I don't know what makes us want to do that. I don't know what drives us to that point. But, you know, I'd love to hear what you guys think about this issue, and I'd love to hear your stories, you know, because I know we will as a society eventually overcome, and hopefully one day there will be a peace where people don't have to worry and fear when they walk in the streets about this. And I know right now with everything going on and shootings and demonstrations and all these things happening throughout the country, that this might not be a big topic, but or a big interest, but it's just something that caught my eye. So let me know what you think. Bye.